Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Crankin' Packs video. I am your host, MrBevers. That's right, we're back again with Mediocre Monday. Mediocre Monday. Today is actually Family Day for those of you in and around Ontario. If you're outside of Ontario, Canada, then I don't know, maybe you have a holiday today too. I don't know. Family Day was this thing that was added a few years ago to Ontario specifically. I think it was already being done outside of Ontario prior to that, and Ontario just kind of adopted it. So it's like a holiday, Family Day. So anyway, happy Family Day to all of you. Give some love to your family members, whether they be your children or your parents or your brothers and sisters. Just make sure that they know that you love them and that you wish them nothing but well. And if you don't like your family, then don't tell them. I don't know, whatever. I'm not your dad. Do whatever you want. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. We're going to get right into it. This is Mediocre Monday. If you're unfamiliar with what this is a series where we are opening up some of the most mediocre sets ever printed in Magic the Gathering's history. We've got, of course, Fallen Empires, Homelands, Saviors of Kamigawa, Dragon's Maze, and Born of the Gods. Now, this is subjective, of course, because a lot of people out there are going to have differing opinions on what sets were the worst versus what were the best. And it all depends on when you started playing and how much you enjoyed each set yourself. Like, maybe you had a really good experience playing Saviors. Maybe you had a really good experience playing Born of the Gods. Right? Like, there's going to be a differing opinion on all of these things. I have to say that I think that the majority of the internet and people out there that play Magic probably believe that Fallen Empires and Homelands are some of the worst sets ever made. There, of course, are people out there that have a soft spot in their heart for these sets, and I don't blame them. I started playing during these sets, so these sets have a soft spot in my heart. So, do I enjoy them? There's not really anything super powerful in there. Would I build a deck out of cards only from here to play as a joke for some sort of format? Of course, absolutely I would. And I have lots from back then from, my original collection from when I was a small wee lad. Anyway, if you're unfamiliar with what's going on, we're doing a bit of a giveaway. And that is if you leave a comment below on this video letting me know which set you think out of these 5 next week will have the lowest cost green creature in it, you could have a chance to win the pack that we opened that week that has the lowest cost green creature. That's right. That's how it works. So we're going to get into these ones, and we've got the votes already for this week, and everyone voted on the lowest cost red creature. So let's get right into it, and we're going to start with the most number of votes to the least number of votes, like we do every week. And so, of course, Saviors of Kamigawa seems to be coming in first for the number of votes almost every week. Very popular set. There's a lot of good stuff in Saviors of Kamigawa, right? So if you're going to walk away with a pack of cards that we open up on the channel, why not walk away with the pack that has some of the best stuff? But doesn't mean that it's going to win. So for those of you also may notice that the camera is different. I don't know. I want you to let me know as well. You don't have to let me know in this comment, but you can let me know in like tomorrow's video or Wednesday's video or whatever, because I use this camera for the whole week of filming. I switched cameras because I found that the other camera wasn't focusing well enough. Like you can see, like this card comes in nice and crisp now, right? Like look at how clean and clear that is. You guys can read it, I hope. I assume. It looks amazing. The other camera was having problems focusing on stuff that was this close, right? So like you couldn't even read it before. And now this camera is just like, yeah, you can read it no problem. Anyway, let me know what you think. I think this one works better with the focus. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. The other one I couldn't get the focus to figure it out and all that nonsense. Anyway, let's get right into it. We've got a white creature here for 5. We're looking for red creatures, remember. We've got Barrel Down, which is an instant for 3. We've got Descendant of Soramaro. Soramaro. I don't know. Listen, it's weird pronunciation for these things. That's a blue creature for 4. We've got Shinin of Life's Roar, creature for 2. Green. So, next week, lowest cost green. Could be. Death Denied is an instant black. We've got a Moonwing Moth for 3 for white. We've got an instant in red for 1 Nice. Too bad we're not voting on red instants and sorceries. Dreamcatcher. Nice 1-drop blue creature. There it is. Too bad we're looking for red. Dozin's Oldest Chant. Black creature for 2. That's what won it last week, only it was foil. We got a Plow Through Arito instant. Now we're into uncommons here. Alright, so no common red creatures at all. So now we're into uncommons. Dense Canopy, green enchantment. 2-drop black creature in the uncommon slot here. Then we've got an artifact. So we need the rare to be a red creature. It's not red. But it's Masumaro First to Live. Legendary Spirit for 3 and 3 green. And it says First to Live's power and toughness are each equal to twice the number of cards in your hand. It's kind of a weird one, since, you know, green does draw cards, but not nearly as well as, like, blue does. But hey, what can you do? So, unfortunately, Saviors of Kamigawa doesn't even have a red creature in it this week. So, unfortunately, for the 10 of you who voted for Saviors, it's just not going to happen this week. Born of the Gods is next. Born of the Gods? Born of the Gods is next. 7 votes for Born of the Gods. Let's see if Born of the Gods can take this away, or at least get into the running. I guess getting into the running is important here. Fellhide Brawler in black. Farah's Radiance. Bolt of Keranos. Citizen Oathsworn. Marshmist's Titan. We're looking for red, though. Claim of Erebos. Deepwater Hypnotist. Nyxborn Shieldmate, there's that 1-drop white creature. Fall of the Hammer. Karametra's Favor. Oh my goodness. There we go. There's our creature. 3 mana creature, Archetype of Aggression. It's actually not a bad little card as well. This card is very good. So it's a 3/2 for 3 that says creatures you control have trample, and creatures your opponents control can't lose trample and can't gain it. So not a bad little creature. Nice little 3-drop. Black Oak of Odunos. Raised by Wolves. And Heroes Podium. Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1 for each other legendary creature you control. And then you can pay X and tap it and look at the top X cards of your library. You may reveal a legendary creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So there's your rare, and then of course there's your land and just a junk card. Make sure the land goes in the pile there just in case anybody wins that pack. And who's next? We've got Fallen Empires with 6 votes this week. So I mean, like, a 3-drop red creature is not that cheap. It's kind of like middle of the road, right? It's not expensive, but it's not cheap. So let's see if Fallen Empires can take a win here. We've got Thallid Devourer in green. 3-drop green. We've got Slew Knight Priest, or Svevu Knight Priest, I don't know, whatever. Feral's Zealot in white. Thallid in green. Lots of 1-drop green creatures in Fallen Empires, just, you know, for next week. Basal Thrall in black for 2. Armor Thrall in black for 3. Order of Lightbeer in white for 2. And Feral's Zealot in white for 3. Again, like, Fallen Empires is just, like, not playing ball. And just, like, not... It's like, what's that? You want me to have creatures of the color you're looking for? Well, too bad. So I think Dragon's Maze... Was Dragon's Maze first or last? Oh, okay. So Dragon's Maze is last again. But it did tie Homelands for votes this week. 5 apiece. But we go back to the previous week. So, like, when there's a tie like this on the voting, we just go back to the previous week and see which one we opened first and start there. So we've got Marjan, a 7-drop 8/8. My goodness. Look, eating a whale. There's your whale right there, Eric. Eric, of course, is the one voting for Aether Revolt every week. Abbey Gargoyles. This is a good card. I loved this card back in the day. A 3/4 flyer for 5 that has protection from red was pretty good. Ambush Party. There you go. There's a 5-drop red creature. It finally actually someone in the running here other than just Born of the Gods. Hungry Mist. Trade Caravan. 1-drop white creature there. Sengir Bats. Dry Spell. and Asen Bureaucrats. Not quite, though, eh? Not quite. It looks like Archetype of Aggression is gonna probably take this one this week. Let's see. Alright, we've got Drown in Filth as our first one. Not so much a creature. Ubul Sar Gatekeepers. Dimir Cluestone. Boros Mastiff. Uncovered Clues. Rubble Bolt Maka. There it is. 4-drop. Beats out the Homelands pack, but not quite the Born of the Gods pack. Maze Sentinel. Sinister Possession. Maze Glider. Selesnya Cluestone. Restore the Peace. Armed and Dangerous. Debt to the Deathless. Scion of V2 Ghazi as the rare. This was an interesting card. I think I remember this being like kind of interesting in Limited, because it was a 4/4 that when it enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, you put a 1/1 white bird into play, and then you populate. So basically, for 5 mana, you get a 4/4 and then 2 1/1 birds, which was actually really nice. But also, like, if you had other tokens, you could populate them instead. So you basically could, like, if you had, like, for instance, like, the Armada Worm or whatever from this set, it's in white-green, you could play that on turn 4. It was, what was it? Like, it was not Armada Worm. It was, like, it was a 4-drop sorcery that could give you a 5/5 Trample Worm. And so then, like, that 4-drop, and then 5-drop play this, and you make another 5/5, so you get 9 power for 5 mana, which is pretty good. And then we got an Azorius Guildgate, and just a junk token. So there you go, there you have it. It looks like Born of the Gods wins this week. Let's see who guessed correctly. There are 7 of you, so gonna make my life a little bit difficult, but that's okay. Let's see, are any of you in here? I don't know, maybe? I have to really go back through this and, like, sort these out. I gotta, like, do the sorting here. Data, sort this to this. Okay. Well, let's see. See, like, I have a stack of cards here that I just haven't sorted back out yet. Nope. There's Death Gaming. Corbin. Glorious. Subice. Damon. Okay. So we need other folks here. Let's see. This is the actual, like... Now, hold on. I know I had a card for you, so did I just pass it and just didn't see it? Where are you, Alphonse? There's Alphonse. See, I knew I had Alphonse. So we've got Alphonse. Are we missing... Let's see. Connor? We need Connor M. Let's see. Connor... There's Connor. Then we've got Damon, and we've got Death, and we got Glorious. Then we just need... I think we have everybody now. Is that right? 7? There should be 7 folks here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. Boom. Got there. All right. Well, let's just kind of quickly move these out of the way here. Boom, like this, and boom, like that. And boom, like that. Boom goes the dynamite, or whatever you call it, right? That's the old saying, I think, right? So, Archetype of Aggression, Heroes Podium. We've got 7 folks here. There they are. Congratulations to you, 7 lucky winners, or possible winners, I should say. So we'll shuffle everything up here. There we go. Perfect. Hup, hup, hup. All right. There we go. Then we're going to roll our trusty D8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. Congratulations. Connor, next time. Subice, next time. Glorious, ooh, next time. Alphonse, Death Gaming. Damon, does that mean we've got Corbin? Congratulations, Corbin. Walking away with a pack of Born of the Gods. So there it is, everybody. Thank you so much, everyone, for playing. Don't forget to leave your comment below and let me know which one you think will win next week. Lowest cost green creature. Get your votes in now. Leave a comment below. Let me know. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, notification button. I would really appreciate it. You get to see all my other content. I've got a bunch of other things going on. I guess I got to plug. I've got a new podcast that's come out. If you haven't listened to it, it is up on YouTube. It's called Under a Rock. It's also available on Spotify and Castbox at the moment, as well as Anchor. So you can check it out there. It's basically a podcast where Charla and myself, if you don't know who Charla is my better half, or my better three-quarters as I call her. We talk about news because I don't follow the news at all. So she finds news things that she thinks are, you know, interesting or funny and says them to me with me having no knowledge of them, and I react to them. And the first episode came out really well. I was really happy with it. And so far, everyone that's listened to it and left me any sort of feedback has said it was really good and they enjoyed it. So check it out. I would really appreciate it. Have yourselves a wonderful day. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.